We go to Bill in West Hartford, Connecticut. Hey, Bill, go ahead.
Yes, hi George. It's nice to talk to you and your guest
you,
again. Doctor, I'm an atheist myself, a rational atheist and a scientific-minded person. I know science as an amateur astronomer, and I come from the point of view that I agree with you. You went through a phenomena, absolutely, but I think it's scientific. It's science, not spiritual. It's not supernatural. It's natural. And I have two questions for you. I'm leading up to those questions. I think it's scientific that modern science now in 2016 does not understand yet, whether it takes 5 years, 10 years, 20, 50, or more, hopefully less, we'll understand these things. Now, I think what you're talking about is not the soul or heaven or hell in a literal religious, spiritual, Christian, Jewish, Islamic, Hindu sense. But I think it involves matter and energy, the mind and consciousness especially, and the realm that you're in, I would call an energy dimension or an energy universe, and that these things would be that your mind or your consciousness was in another dimension that you thought or the angels that these beings that told you they were angels, I would call them energy beings. In other words, this other dimension where there's just energy, where in our space-time universe we have matter and energy, and we are made up of matter, our body, and energy. And maybe the mind, mental or consciousness is mental energy, informational mental energy. So my first question is, what do you think of what I just said? And my second question simply is, when you said we're progressing spiritually, or I would say emotionally and socially, I hate to disagree with you, but I would say with the rise of Donald Trump and the fear right now, at least I have that Donald Trump could be the next president of the United States. It's like we're demoting, going down spiritually or going down socially, emotionally. Would you comment on those two questions?
Sure. I, to some extent, agree with you that ultimately it is energy, but what kind of energy it is? Energy is, it can be felt, it can manifest, but you can't exactly feel it with all your senses, some energies you can, like electromagnetic waves, like light energy, sound energy, but there are angels, I think, are energy, but they are divine energy. Like our soul is a source of energy, and this pure consciousness, like the Hindus call Brahman, is absolutely beyond time and space, and that manifests as matter and all the universe. So, you can hold to your view, and from my experience, I believe that there is a soul and there is divine beings who help. And for me, as I mentioned earlier, where I am right now and the things are happening were not even in my dream. So that, is for me the proof. I pray and things, come to happen.
And the other good thing about all of this, doctor, it got you off pain pills, did it not?
The main thing was my craving for the pain pills was gone. And my depression improved, and I have a new purpose in life. The materialism was gone. I used to be a stock trader one time. I was literally addicted to money.